Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking. Like the whole last week, kind of. I have that song stuck in my head. The most divorced dad song ever created. Apparently in the comment sections. So, I know it's been a while, but I had to take a bit of a break and all that kind of jazz. Started to figure out a routine because I was late night gaming with friends. And yeah, it was fun, but it was killing my sleep schedule, as was kind of making me into a person that I didn't like not like turning bad, but just kind of turning into like an off person. Because when you game with friends all the time, you build a really big comfortability zone around them. And when you get comfortable with them, you begin to be like your true self. Well, not your true self. You begin to start being like an asshole and a douchebag, I guess. So I had to stop late night gaming and, playing with friends because I started, kind of picking on them, thinking that, oh, I'm just joking around. But I think that's a big issue that's not talked about because there's a lot of people that late night game. And yeah, it's fun and all, but one, it ruins your routine and it pretty much gives you sleep insomnia, Because you're trying to go to bed at the right times and the right places, but I mean, I was getting sleep, but 7 to 8 hours of sleep, but it was at the incorrect time. I wouldn't even see, I felt like Batman because I was awake throughout the night and I didn't see the light of day till I was a man. But anyway, I'm doing my best to stop late night gaming. And I know all my other friends are going to be like, why aren't you on? Well, I want to get going with my life. But, yeah, because I've been kind of, I've been having a lot of mental issues, but mental exhaustion and a little bit of trying to figure out myself. And I strongly believe that if I get a routine going and I strictly go to bed at this time and stuff like that, I will be okay. As long as clean up my diet a little bit. But anyway, in terms of exercise today, we just got at the gym. We did a nice legs and shoulders, and it was really good. I didn't feel like I did do pretty good workout. I barely felt enough. I did almost as it felt like almost there. Only because that I took it easy today intentionally. Because last week I took a whole break off working out because the week before last week I pulled a little bit of my left knee and I started to have some right joint issues because since I switched to powerlifting, my body is kind of going through some changes. So I took a break, and there was just a tiny bit of discouragement last week. So 2 weeks ago when I was doing my powerlifting method, because I'm prioritizing bench because I really am trying to get that 275 bench. I pressed 225 for 5 reps 2 weeks ago. And that was on a third set because I did 205 for my first set for 5 reps, 215 for my second set for 5 reps, and then 225 for 5 reps on my third set. So that means I'm a lot more stronger than I thought. And I should be able to bench 225 for more reps, right? Because I was already doing a few sets before benching that 225 for 5 reps. However, last week, I went to the gym I went to the gym once so I could keep a little bit of bench strength because I didn't want to take it all off and all that kind of jazz and lose a bit of strength. But I ended up losing strength because I went to the gym with a friend late night and I benched 225 for 4 reps. And the reason that is because when you're powerlifting, when you're really dedicating yourself to work out, if you take a break, you kind of will lose strength. I mean, you'll keep your muscle and muscle memory will come back in an instant. But with how dedicated and disciplined you are with working out, and then all of a sudden you just stop, it's the body begins to kind of slow down, according to my knowledge. And that's what kind of happened to me. Because taking a week break off working out, my body realized it lost a little bit of momentum. And when I benched 225 for 4 reps last week, that was on my very first set. So I did lose a little bit of strength, but we're going to get that back. We're on track. But I'm still a little proud of myself for benching 225 for 4 reps. But let me tell you, when I benched 225 for 5 reps 2 weeks ago, that 5th rep was the most hardest, toughest rep I've ever done in my whole fitness career, my whole fitness journey. Hopefully it turns into a career. Oh, fingers crossed. But goodness, when I benched 225 for 5 reps on that 5th rep, it went up very slowly but surely. And oh my gosh, it was the toughest rep I've ever done. But I felt so good because I was able to get the lockout. I was able to touch the chest. For 5 reps, I just did it. So I know I'm capable of doing that, and my muscle memory will bring that up back to speed. So, but however, since I took a break off and I could only bench 225 for 4 reps, here's what's going to happen. Tomorrow, for my chest and tries, the powerlifting method is like, all right, once you hit 5 reps on your 3rd set, you go up weight by 10 pounds each set. I'm actually going to do 205, 215, and 225 again, because since I did lose a bit of strength last week, I'm just going to, I'm guessing I'm going to do 205, 215. I'm really hoping that I'm able to do 215 for my 2nd set for 5 reps, because it did get pretty hard doing that. But we're going to do our best to push through. We're going to eat today as much as we can, clean-wise for the most part. I mean, there is a bit of dirty bulk, but when like powerlifting, you're getting as strong as possible. So pretty much everything comes in. Everything has to, everything goes. But of course, I try and keep it clean because I want a healthier, more active body, not sluggish. So yeah, I'm really hoping I can upload more. Now that I'm on a routine, that I figured out my whole routine and everything and all that kind of jazz, I am going to do my best. I feel a little motivated to record more. So I'm hoping that I'm able to record more for you guys. I apologize for not posting in a while because, like I said, the last 3 months pretty much have been kicking my butt mentally. And I'm going to, and the reason why is because I was looking back at 2024, and I was a really happy, proud person. I felt really disciplined, and I was like, why don't I feel like that anymore? Well, I came to the conclusion that I lost a lot of discipline on the way, because there were a few things that happened in the last 6 to 7 months. Oh gosh, no, don't you dare do that meme. You know what meme that I'm talking about, because I just said certain numbers, all right? Don't. It's bad for you. Bad for the mind, health. Anyway, the last few months, since July, I made a couple mistakes along the way that I regret. I kind of fumbled a little bit with my life, and it took a heavy toll. But since it's January 2025, pretty much the beginning of the year, I'm going to do my absolute best to get back on the grind. And by doing that, I'm going to develop as much discipline as possible to force myself to get through it, even with the smallest things. Like if I don't feel like brushing my teeth, I'm going to brush my teeth. Not saying that I haven't brushed my teeth in the last months. No, it's just that there's been some days where it's just I'll just brush my teeth in the morning, and then it's just da-da-da-da-da. I know it sounds a little gross, but a little bit of personal reasons because of the mental drain and the mental fatigue and all that kind of stuff, the confusion, trying to eat meals, trying to eat a little more cleaner, but then I'll be I'll try and meal prep tomorrow or the next day. No, I'm going to do my best to discipline myself as much as possible. And I believe that discipline is the key to life, because when you force yourself to get things done, not only will you accomplish so much, but I discovered that you will become so much more of a happier person. You will find beauty and a lot more peace in your life. No joke, it's real. You will begin to develop a great sense of positivity. And that's what I have been chasing for so long. That's what a lot of people have been chasing. Positivity, joy. They want to live more happier, discipline. That's going to be your best friend. That's going to be the key. So always remember to discipline yourself. When you're about to go to bed, you're thinking about brushing your teeth, or when you're thinking about, oh, I'll meal prep tomorrow, or I'll do it. No. Tell yourself that that's a weak mindset, that you aren't going to do it, and just get it done. That's the only way. There's only one way things get done, is to just do it. I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be tough. But you will develop a strong mentality. All right, I sound like those inspirational Marvel movies and Lord of the Rings. But anyway, yes, we're going to get back on the grind, and I'm very hoping to post a lot more for you guys. I'm going to do my absolute best to try and figure out more like how to present my content instead of just talking to you on the camera in my car after the gym or before the gym. Like maybe posting, me flexing in the mirror or stuff like that. I mean, I'm not doing bodybuilding anymore. I'm doing more of the power. I mean, I am doing bodybuilding workouts, but I'm prioritizing powerlifting. So I won't look as good, but I look pretty decent. I feel confident to look decent, or looking decent and stuff like that where I am now. But yes, I'm going to try and maybe do some different things, but if not, I will just continue doing what I love and just see where it gets me, I mean, not just seeing where, that's not the main reason, trying to see where it gets me. I'm just doing it just because, a little bit of a passion for. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys had a great day and hope you guys have a great workout. Remember to grind hard and get those last reps in. And I will see y'all in the next video. Adios, amigos!